There is a palpable uncertainty.
There is no question that we are at quite a unique point.
current climate
I'm not seeing any technology are only going to accelerate. Think about the technology we have today.
Welcome back. So what I'm going to do today is help you do the install for your K8. So some of the pieces that you're going to need right off the bat is just going to be this box. So if we go ahead and open this one up, you'll see that this is going to be the special install kit for the K8. One of the perks of getting a K8 is the type of install kit that you get for your machine. For this one, you actually get this nice little chrome piece. It will also come with this white piece, if you like. It's actually used for all the SD501 models. And the cool thing about this one is that it actually allows you to have two different modes. So you can have a straight stream of water, and you can also have a shower stream. Some of the other things that you might want to have is plumber's tape. So this is used to make a more secure fitting on the installation kit. That way that water doesn't leak out. Some installations also come with these, and they are used if you're using the white kit. Most of the time for any original sink, you're not going to need any tools, but if you do, sometimes you just need one of those wrenches. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and take off the packaging from your hoses. There's one on the top hose, this is called the primary hose, and then there's one on the back, and that one's called the secondary hose. I recommend keeping these in a safe place because, like I said, for travel or transport, it's really easy to just put them back on. And the other thing that you're going to want to do is go ahead and take the cord that you got with your machine and let's plug it in. One of the things to keep in mind when installing your K8 is that Enagic has done a great job of making everything seamlessly fit in. So to put on the power cable, what you're going to do is actually flip your K8 around. So now that you've got your power cable, what you're going to do is actually lean your K8 forward, like so, and you're going to go ahead and plug it into the bottom. Sometimes what I find helpful is to move the hoses away. That way you have a clear space to access it. Now you've got your power cable installed. Now that you've got your K8 hooked up, don't forget to plug it in and also take out these little stoppers. There's also going to be one inside of this inlet hose. Now you're ready to do the installation process and put that kit onto your kitchen sink. Okay, so what I always use is this plumber's tape. You can go to any Home Depot or hardware store, and it's usually under $5. So all you'll do is just apply a little bit onto it. And really, all this does is creates a better seal so that no water can come out. After this, we'll go ahead and take this piece, and we'll go ahead and just twist it on. Now that you've got this installed, go ahead and have this face you. That way you can easily turn this to divert the water. So as you'll be able to see, if we go ahead and turn on the faucet, the water will come straight through. If you want to go ahead and be washing dishes, this is how you can do it. And always make sure there's no water coming out, and that's how you know you did a clean install. So now what we'll want to do is actually to install the inlet hose so that the water can divert from here into your machine. So what I always do is I go ahead and twist this one off. Make sure when you twist it off not to turn it. That way you can make sure you put it on the right way when you come on. So what I do is I'll grab this, and then I'll go ahead and put this inlet hose like so. Now that there's about an inch left, you can go ahead and put it on here. You'll notice that it's on snug and tight. And now what you want to do is slide this one, and then you'll actually go ahead and push them together so that you can thread it and close it up. Now your machine's ready to use, and let's go ahead and test it. So for right now, you'll notice the extra hose that's wrapped around here. Normally what I'll do is I'll actually test the machine just to make sure that everything's working correctly. And if the machine is going to stay here and that you're confident, what I'll go ahead and do is you can just take scissors and you can cut this to any length. And no worries, if you want to get another one, Enagic also offers the same hose. When you have a sink like this, always make sure to leave yourself room to be able to move around so you do your dishes. If you cut it too short, it'll stop and you won't be able to have the full range of motion. The awesome part about your K8 is the fact that it automatically turns on. So from here, all we need to do is turn on the water. So you'll see that the water is currently running, and all you need to do is just turn this knob and it'll actually go ahead and divert the water into your machine. So what the machine is doing right now is filling up with the water. And voila, there's your water. Just as a common mistake, always make sure that your secondary hose is facing into the sink. Don't get me wrong, I've done it before where I've turned on the water and it goes flying everywhere. From here, that'll go ahead and end our installation video. In our next video, I'll be sharing with you all the different settings on the machine. And if you're watching, congratulations on your new purchase and becoming a part of the Enagic family.